I hope an employee of Wizards of the Coast is actually watching this. So I just uploaded a video on the new D&D miniature set, the Unpainted line. And I did a whole video talking about there was nowhere I could find footage or pictures of the actual miniatures. So, one of my amazing people that watches my channel, Amy Smith, this amazing person linked where somebody clearly did have the physical miniatures and was actually painting them and showing them off. And I'm like, I'm the biggest idiot ever. How come I didn't notice that, like, there was this person who already had these? So I'll try to enlarge this a little bit. So I say, well, I'm obviously dumb. I'm stupid. So I went online and I went to YouTube first and I said, okay, one YouTuber has these miniatures. So what I'll do is I'll look it up. And when I looked it up, the video that I found on the YouTube search was my video. I couldn't find any other videos. In this other video, the reason I couldn't find it is because this person's video, she didn't mark the video as the proper name of the actual release. So there's zero way of anybody looking on YouTube to find these. So I said, okay, maybe there's some other algorithm that I don't know, so I won't try looking on YouTube. I'll just Google search this time, because when you Google search images, you see all the grids. You see the one picture, which I already saw and already noted, and then you see all the digital renders. So I said, okay, if there's people who are having video of this, I'll look on videos. So you look on videos. Again, my video, where I'm complaining that there's no footage, is the first video listed. Now, that's Google's result, so that's probably mine. But I looked, and I could not find anything else. And then I noticed there's another one here. It's called Rick. So that will take you to this website, which is just a feed website for different miniature stuff, which takes you to the WizKids timeline, which has this video as something that they shared, which goes to Game Trade Media, where he did a live stream of him painting these miniatures. And in watching that video, I found out that, yes, there are actually miniatures that are translucent miniatures that are being released in this set, which you cannot figure out if you go on the main website. It's so frustrating because, like, what is your marketing team doing? People have these miniatures, right? If you go on Google search, like, you're looking around, like, if you gave out these miniatures to people for them to look at, like, I can't see them. They're not listed in your blurb or anything like that. And again, if you search videos, chances are the one that you're going to find is my video, where I'm complaining about that there's no footage or pictures of the physical miniatures. And then you can find your one website where I already noted you can find a couple of images of the actual miniatures. What are you doing with your marketing? Like, if I had known that there were translucent miniatures in this set, I would have pre-ordered more of them. But I didn't know, because none of your materials made it clear if they were translucent or not. These digital renders which you put up, it's not clear. None of the official press releases, none of them noted that some of the miniatures were translucent miniatures. And the people that you gave these miniatures to review, none of their videos are anything. I follow D&D everywhere. I follow D&D unofficial Reddit stuff. I follow on Twitter. I follow all the major D&D guys on there. Unfortunately, and I do Facebook too, all this stuff. Everything moves too quickly. So you're never going to see, like, you're not going to notice this stuff. And it's just so frustrating that I just made an entire video saying, like, there's nobody out there with any footage of these miniatures. And yes, there's actually a ton of people apparently who got these miniatures and who are talking about them. But when you Google search, you can't find any of that stuff. Unless you go through a bunch of different websites and eventually find, yes, there is a person who has footage, and this is painting footage. There's not a lot of, like, up-close detailed shots of the miniatures. But again, like, because this gentleman did pictures of the actual miniatures, I found out that, yes, they are translucent. So how is a consumer like myself supposed to find out about that stuff? How? Because you legitimately can't tell. I'm not a dumb person. Like, you go on the thing and, like, you can't tell from the digital renders whether these are going to be clear plastic translucent or not. And apparently they are, which again means I'm going to buy more of them. Fix your marketing. If there are people out there with the miniatures, then by God, make sure like they're actually in the YouTube title. They actually have the name of the line. So when people Google search and search by, on YouTube itself, and people do like, because there's no official forums or anymore, that means everything's just social media. And social media moves so damn quickly that you can't keep up with any of that stuff. So again, if there was an official announcement where you actually did show off physical pictures of the miniatures and not the renders, I'm sorry, I didn't see that. And again, I'm a person who watches this stuff. Oh, and now I feel like I'm so embarrassed. I almost feel like I want to delete the other video. But I think I made some good points, and it's just like, if I didn't do that video and somebody didn't know, hey, there was these other sites that had review miniatures out there, I wouldn't know. So again, fix your marketing, Wizards of the Coast. Thank you.